Sports fans, ASMR Sports. Back at you. We've got a little mail day today. I've got a couple of packages that I've been waiting to open here, just because I haven't had really a lot of time. Over on the computer here, I've got the Yankees versus the White Sox and a commercial playing where the Mavericks and the Suns are going at it, with the Mavericks having a pretty nice lead. I think it's like in the third quarter. Might still be the second. I just popped it on. But the Mavs are behind 3-2 in the series, so if they come in here, it's a game 7, and I think that would be in Phoenix, which I don't think they haven't won a game in this series on the road. So they'd have to win that first to be able to advance, and if they did, that'd be pretty cool. Alright. Yankees are tied 7-7 in the 8th inning with the White Sox, and they've had like a 5-6-3 lead at one point, but boy, I don't know, their pitching, not so great. This box is from my distributor, Southern Hobby. This box is from Baseball Card Exchange. There's only one thing in the Baseball Card Exchange. I can't remember exactly what's in this one from my distributor, but let's find that out first. I know one thing that's in here, which is a product that relatively recently was released that I have not seen any of at all in person, but I have orders for from a few different places, so I will be getting some in. Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a hint, it's a baseball product. If you're a baseball collector, you probably know right away. Okay, what is going on here? Just gonna do this without making a gigantic mess. I think I'm gonna widen the camera angle because boxes are pretty big. Like this. Move this microphone a little bit. Yeah, opening big stuff like this is kind of a pain on these videos. Alright, I think it's just two things. Looks like 2 boxes of Sage football, which is like, college draft picks, pre-draft picks, 16 autographs in every box. Alright. I don't know what might be in here. So I didn't really watch the draft this year, but I read a little bit about it and how the top, I don't know what it is, 15 picks or 10 picks or something like that, were all defensive players, and the first quarterback didn't go until pick 13 or something like that, which doesn't bode, at least it doesn't seem to bode well for the value of the draft class in hobby terms. Since the value is usually driven by the quality of the quarterback class in football, but you guys will have to tell me if there's anything that might be good out of a product like this. And now this is a continuation. It starts at number 95, goes to 190. So they've already had a 2022 product out like this. I think this is the first year Sage has done a ice series like this, so I have no idea if these guys on the cover, Kenny Pickett, Garrett Wilson, and Matt Corral, are, good or have good prospects for the NFL. But let me know. I'm not sure if I were to do like a break of this stuff, I'd have to do like a pack break because I have no idea how to do spots for, something that's got a bunch of college and probably high school teams, on the player cards. But it looks like there's 16 packs and then 16 autos, so it'd be one autograph per pack, so that might be a fun, just do a 16 spot break of that. I don't know if anybody would have any interest in that, but it'd be nice to get rid of those. And here's the main attraction, 2022 Bowman. So I have to tell you, I've talked about this before, but basically starting in like 2018, I started buying, cases and often multiple cases of, regular, the first Bowman, the Bowman flagship product called Bowman, right? There's Bowman Draft and Bowman Chrome. And there's other sets that are quite different, like Bowman Platinum and Bowman Sterling, but the main Bowman products are Bowman, Bowman Chrome, and Bowman's Draft. And every year since 2018, I've bought a lot of, each Bowman product as it's come out. So 2018, I bought cases of regular Bowman and Bowman Draft, and I actually, like about a year and a half ago, I bought a jumbo case of 2018 Bowman because it was looking pretty cheap, and then Ohtani blew up, and that case became fairly valuable. 2019, I bought 3 or 4 cases of Bowman, and I've still got 2 hobby cases sealed, which is very nice because those have some key prospects in it, like Wander Franco and Marco Luciano and Julio Rodriguez. In 2020, I bought the most ever. I bought 4 or 5 cases of hobby and 1 jumbo case. And I also bought multiple cases of Chrome that year. The Yankees just scored 2 runs. You can hear Michael K. in the background. But anyways, in 2021, the prices I felt of Bowman had gotten so high out of the gate that the odds of getting your money back on that stuff, if you waited a year or 2 for the prospects to develop, was very low. And in 2022, it's even worse. Cases of this stuff, when this came out, cases at Blowout were $4,300-$4,400, which is just crazy. I mean, boxes of this stuff were selling for $350 out of the gate, and 4 years ago, this stuff was $75, $85 a box out of the gate. So it's just gotten to be crazy town, and I just don't buy, stuff like this anymore. And sometimes I feel like I'm missing the boat. 2021 Bowman Chrome was a really stellar product. Has a lot of potential, but I got turned off by the price and didn't buy. I actually did buy some of that in the form of the Bowman Chrome Light product. But I don't have any of the hobby or the jumbo of that stuff, or the HTA, I should say. So, I don't know, maybe I'm missing the boat on some stuff. The other thing I'll say is, production quality of Bowman products, of really all Topps products, has really taken a major hit in the last couple of years. And boy, so many cards come out of here with chrome scratches and other pretty major problems, which really, I think, hampers the return of value on this stuff. If you get a really awesome card and it's going to be a PSA 8 out of the pack, it's tough to get your money back, considering the high price of these things. So I haven't really bought a lot. The reason I got this one, I think, is, probably, I got 1 box allocated to me, whoop-de-doo, is because I bought, $9,000 worth of complete useless garbage baseball products from my distributor, and hopefully I'll get a few more baseball products at, you know, the wholesale price, which I think for this was like 100. Let's see if I can actually look at that. Well, I could, but I don't want to go through I think it's like $120 is the wholesale price for this. Anyways, that's a long story about how I don't really buy a whole lot of Bowman, but you know, I do have some 2020 Bowman retail that I was able to snag at retail prices, and like this stuff, you know, has started to become available in retail formats. So I've got maybe like, I don't know, 6 or 7 blasters of this stuff coming to me from Target and from Tops Online, you know, their direct site. I also got 2 hobby boxes that were like, gosh, how much were they? I think they were $2.49 at Tops. But the price of this stuff has dropped. I think Blowout is selling these hobby boxes for like $308 now, and you can get them on DealerNet, which is the sort of dealer-to-dealer, like aftermarket. You can get them for under $300. They're like I don't know what, 80 or something right now. So the price has gone down, and I think it may go down further, but it may not. Hard to tell. So anyways, I think I am going to crack into this one because, I don't know, it's just, sometimes guys, you gotta just realize that the hobby is not just about money, at least to some people. To distributors, it is certainly all about money. The manufacturers, it's like 99.9% all about money. There's 0.1% they pretend it's not about money, just to make you have some kind of compassion for them. But, you know, for a lot of kind of dealers and retailers, there's definitely a hobby aspect of the sports card world for them, even though, you know, they're trying to make a business out of it. And of course I am trying to make a business out of my Hot Cardboard online, hotcardboard.com online e-commerce site. But it's just, you know, it's not how I make my mortgage payment. So anyways, because I, you know, I have never gone, since 2017, I haven't ever gone a year without opening a hobby box of Bowman. So even in 2021, when I didn't really buy any, you know, I got my 1 box from my distributor, and I opened that. So since 2017, I've opened at least 1 hobby box of Bowman each year, and I really look forward to that. You know, Bowman is probably my favorite product, even though it's, you know, it's got its challenges lately in the past several years. It's still, you know, I love the concept of, you know, a prospect-heavy product. I love, you know, seeing the new designs. I love the Bowman logo. I just really like Bowman a lot, and I'm, you know, not super pleased that it has sort of become watered down a bit, and that the production quality has gone, you know, so far south. But that being said, there's still an emotional kind of sentimental, you know, value to seeing the new set every year. And I think this year's design is kind of interesting. It's like this full bleed on the left here, and then border elsewhere. I can tell it's going to be really hard to get a sense of the centering, because I think this border from like the logo to the left edge is supposed to be smaller than the right border, which is supposed to be thicker. But just how much, you know, of a difference between the right border and left border there's supposed to be, you know, I don't know. Alright, well, oh wow, look at that. First numbered card right away here. This is, what is this? This is Bowman giant scratches, which is nice for once. um, but yeah, it's funny, I don't know. This looks like it's almost kind of like the Bowman Sterling continuity, like it's supposed to be a different kind of, product design in a way. Like that eye is supposed to mean something, but I don't know what this is. So I'll have to look that up. But anyways, that's cool for a Yankee fan to get a numbered Yankee card. So I'm excited about that. That's pretty awesome. Wow, Yankees. Let's see. Somebody just must have got an extra base hit with guys on base because the Yankees are up 11-7 now. So they've scored 4 runs since I started recording this video. Maybe I should watch them in the background more often. Oops. So here the... Oh wow, Yankees just homered. Who was that? Josh Donaldson, I think. Yeah, wow, Yankees up 14-7, so now they've doubled their score, their runs since I've started recording. Go Yankees. Sorry to you Sox fans. They're playing the White Sox. So if you look at the, the non-full bleed side border on this card, it's quite thick. On this one, it's quite narrow, almost equal to the distance between the right edge here and the logo there. So I sort of think this is the centered of those two cards that we just looked at, and then these ones would be quite off-center, left to right. So that would be my guess. And that's a cool one right there. I'm not sure who the big names in this draft class are, but Bobby Witt, of course, is super nice to have. Put him in a sleeve. Very cool. So that's actually a pretty nice little pack right there. The one chrome first Bowman we got is this guy. I'm going to quickly look. So he's a free agent. Perhaps an international signing. The Yankees are finally retired. I'm going to take a quick peek at the box score to see what has all happened. Okay, so Giancarlo Stanton has 2 home runs. Judge has a home run. He's increased his major league lead in home runs. Now has 11 total. Josh Donaldson was the one that I saw as he was rounding the bases. So a lot of home runs for the Yankees, and boy, they are putting on a fireworks show here, which I appreciate. Joey Votto, Bo Bichette, Anthony Rizzo, Machado, Marcelo Mayer, I know is a pretty big name. He is not a first Bowman guy in this product. But here's one that has a nice vertical scratch on it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but there, you see that? Kind of runs up and down from just the left of the first Bowman. Raniar, Quintero, Noel V. Marte, Jose Pastrana, Victor Labrada, and another atomic, Eduardo Lopez. I love atomics. I'll probably take him out. So, we only opened 2 packs, but I feel like the number of nice parallels I've gotten, 1 atomic out of each, is pretty sweet. Right, Ketel Marte. Yordan Alvarez. I don't know if there's any Astros fans that watch, but he had 2 home runs earlier today, and he's now got, I think, 9 home runs. Good for probably like 3rd place in the AL. Jaron Duran, rookie card. Remember pulling his this like sort of very low, broadcast noise, which is the Mavericks game. I guess you're hearing in the background. Is that like super annoying? I feel like it might be a little bit relaxing. It's kind of like a white noise sort of feel. So let me know what you think of that. Christian Broa, Marco Luciano, very nice. So nothing too crazy from that pack. Nice Shoyotani base. I'm gonna zoom back in here. I have to keep holding up the card so close. Francisco Lindor, Joey Gallo. Another one of these top 100 cards, Robert Hassell. Carlos Aguiar. Alvin Guzman. So the sort of kind of high level view of this product is that of this particular 2022 Bowman is that it's got a lot of first Bowman cards in it, which is the main attraction to any Bowman set. And a large percentage of them, a larger than normal percentage of them are offensive players, position players, and not pitchers. And pitchers are always the dreaded, cards in a Bowman set because nobody wants the first Bowman cards of a pitcher just because they don't tend to appreciate much in value, even if the guys do really good, unless you're like Steven Strasburg back in 2010. Very few pitchers are of that caliber. Even like super, like Matt Manning is a really good pitcher, and Casey Mize is a pretty good pitcher, but their first Bowman stuff is not particularly valuable. Armando Cruz, High Five Futures subset, very off-center, but pretty cool looking thing there. C.J. Abrams was up with the Padres earlier this year, but got sent back down. I think maybe he was up because of an injury. I can't remember, but I know Tatis is who's their normal shortstop, has been injured and is back in I think about a month or so. So I'm not sure what they're doing now. Who's playing short in San Diego, but I imagine C.J. Abrams was getting a little bit of that time. So just a ton of first Bowmans. Non-pitcher first Bowmans. There's a very nice J-Rod. Cool looking card. Looks like the Mavericks are up 94-73 right now, and there is 11-17 to play in the fourth quarter. So it's a pretty solid lead to have in the fourth quarter. You just kind of got to lock down the defense, and things will be good for you. But I've seen crazier things happen than 20-point lead get blown in the fourth quarter. I think there's the guy that just just threw a no-hitter for the Angels, Reed Detmers. I think that was him. Wasn't that him? Maybe. I feel like he is the guy who... Oh, man. Yeah, I think that was him. I want to look it up, but I don't really want to look it up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy was a rookie. O'Neal Cruz. Cunha. Jaron Duran. Very nice. Rookie of the Year favorites. Rookie card logo. Victor. Nico Cavadas. Pico Armstrong. Darren Baker. And Michael Escoto. Well, there's officially one fourth of the box. I don't really know that I want to open the whole thing. I just kind of wanted to see the design and stuff. And we got some fun cards for sure. So I don't know, I think I'm going to hold there. What I will do with the rest, I don't know, but there's 3/4 of the box left and we have not pulled the auto, so maybe that's something I would sell off in quarter box lots, and you'd have a higher than normal chance of scoring an autograph if I did that. Or maybe I'll open them. I don't know. You guys will tell me what to do, right? Cool looking Eduardo Lopez right there. I have to look him up and see what's up. I have to go see who the good prospects are in this product. Good first Bowmans, I should say. And this one is also like super thick, so that's kind of odd thing about it. I'll clip the corner so that goes into my sleeve here real nice. So earlier today I was going through all the, or not all of them, but like kind of basically sorting the PSA cards I got in that 255 card order that I just went through in the last couple of videos. And man, I've got a lot of graded cards right now because I had like an order of 130 or so cards that I got in like a month and a half before that one, and I haven't really gotten rid of any of those. So I got a ton of graded cards right now. Probably should start selling them sometime soon. I'll have to figure out which ones I want to sell, which ones I want to hang on to. But I got a boatload of Acuñas now. A boatload of Sotos. It's probably the two largest collections of graded cards I have are Soto and Acuña, and I've got about equal amounts of both. So might start to get rid of some of those, but I'm not sure. I gotta look up prices and stuff, and I still have to do a video like looking up prices on my setup. Oh gosh, you know what, guys? We still got another box to look at, which is the baseball card exchange box. This is a non-sport item that I'm pretty excited about, and I actually already have one of these, and you've probably seen it on a video before. I think I did a video once on non-sport stuff, but this is a little different than the one I have, so excited to add it. So the last thing I opened from Baseball Card Exchange, which was like a month ago, was a product that they had on their weekly specials. It was there was two things. One was a 2-box lot of like 2001 Upper Deck Golf with Tiger Woods rookie cards, and the other one was like a, what the heck was it? Can't remember what the other box was, but that was also a 2-box lot of something else, like it was a basketball product. Anyways, the point is, Baseball Card Exchange has weekly specials. And this was the most recent weekly special, so if you follow those, you'll know what it is. But this was kind of a fun one for me. Here it is, can you tell? Again, this is a non-sport box. It's a BBCE wrapped wax box of one of the greatest movies of all time. mentioned that I have one thing like this, and basically I have a partial and, non-wrapped box of this. And that is the Goonies wax box. This is one of my probably top 3 favorite movies. I would say Star Wars. It's funny, I always say Star Wars is my favorite movie, but I really have watched 2 other movies way more than Star Wars. I just remember when I was a kid, how important Star Wars was to my life, and all my birthday parties were themed after Star Wars, and when I was a kid, and I remember it had such a, I don't know, kind of magical quality to it. But really, the movie I have watched the more than anything is The Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid, which I absolutely love. And I still watch all the time. It used to be something I watched basically on a regular basis, like every couple months. Kind of kept me sane. But the Goonies, also, I just love that movie. And when I was a kid, it was so magical. A Steven Spielberg movie that's like just this really cool kid's adventure. And these Goonies trading cards were, not really very valuable or sought after. When I bought my first box of these, probably like 15 years ago, in 2005-ish, 6 or so, that was when I kind of started buying a lot of 80s stuff. And because this was my favorite movie, I wanted to have one of these, and I'm sure I got it for like $30 or $25. But I paid like, what did I pay for? I think it was like $400 some. Let's just see, shall we? Yeah, $443 for this, plus shipping. So, and that was a pretty good price. I think if you look these up on eBay, they probably go for, sometimes more, $600 or so. But they've really gone up in value as, a lot of the stuff from the 80s has gone up. And so, I thought I better pick one up when I could find a nice price on it. Unfortunately, this does have some box damage, and it is a X out, which means it's got a little black mark on it that was used to indicate that a product was being returned to Topps for a credit by the retailer that it was sold to. Topps had an arrangement in the 80s where they would send retailers boxes of products, and then if the retailers didn't sell it, they could send it back to Topps to get a refund. However, they had to mark off the boxes they were returning with this, so the Topps could, kind of determine that they were being returned for this program, and then Topps would basically eventually sell these off, at a discount. Once they got them back, and they did that for many, many products in the 80s, and you see a lot of box with these thick black markers. This one just goes across. A lot of people literally did an X, so it's kind of up to the retailers that were returning them what to do. But I bet they supplied them with the pen to do that, because they always had a black thick writing instrument. Anyway, so that's what the X outs are, and this is a Goonies box that I'm super happy to add to the inventory, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it. Alright, well, thanks so much, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well, staying alive and well and safe out there. I am hoping to have some time to start working on some of the products I've had in mind, like Good Value Packs, PSA Edition, some of these base card retail repacks for like, a couple bucks or something like that, are going to be fun, I think, to see. So yeah, that's kind of what I've got on my agenda, in addition to trying to probably list some of my graded cards for sale on eBay, and hope everybody's having fun with their own collections. We will catch y'all later. You have a great one. Bye now.